Did you like Bullet Train? Were you a fan of the action style, cinematography, and the humor?
Sure you want to talk this out?
Not particularly, no.
Okay.
But did you want a break in between for a not too original but decently written and well acted romance between two actors you probably like but don't think of as powerhouse movie stars? How about watching all this while in a knockoff Shrek 4D experience where you get hand sanitizer smelling Terminator farts in your face as you hold onto your snacks and the chair just vibrates and tosses you around during the action scenes? I just wanted to eat my popcorn and drink my blue icy through a Twizzler till I blow up like Violet Beauregard and Pace. Stupid stationary roller coaster did nothing to enhance the experience, and I wasn't even synced properly to what was going on. Should have just waited a half hour for the next showing that wasn't 4XD or whatever. Gah! Sorry. Anyway, if you liked the sound of the first half of that, then go check out The Fall Guy. First thing I want to mention is that Fall Guy is a love letter to stuntmen, people that risk their lives to make action movies great and are severely underappreciated. The stunts in this movie are all practical and very well executed, and they even break a record in the film. And in The Fall Guy, they really pack in as much action as they can, but they always try to make it work with the story they want to tell. But actually, the story structure was kind of lackluster and the weakest part of the film. And it was mostly used to just move scenes along to go on to the next stunt. That being said, it was still a very competently made movie, and all the actors did great to make it overall a fun experience. They do everything you would expect them to do in a turn your brain off and enjoy action comedy movie. They had plenty of setup and payoff, some predictable and some not so much. They had wacky commentary and jokes during fights, a get high and see funny things scene, and even some meta, we know exactly what we're doing moments, including referencing other movies, even other Ryan Gosling movies. So the basic premise is that a stuntman is living his dream being the fall guy for Hollywood's biggest action star. And he has a healthy relationship with this beautiful camera operator. But he has an accident where he breaks his back, and his stuntman career and relationship break with it. But a year or so later, the producer of a new movie starring Ryan Gosling's former actor friend and directed by his former girlfriend, gives him a call and convinces him to get back into the game by telling him Emily Blunt still loves him. But when he arrives on set, turns out Emily Blunt didn't really want him there, and the producer actually wants him so he could go, do some stunts in the movie, but also to find the actor friend who's apparently gone missing. The movie then turns into a whirlwind of doing the stunts for the movie, fighting bad guys while looking for the actor, and trying to rekindle the relationship with Emily Blunt. And the chemistry between Blunt and Gosling is pretty good. They had a great back and forth. You did want them to end up back together, and Ryan Gosling actually plays a manly guy with charisma, while Emily Blunt played a strong but feminine woman. Also, shout out to David Leitch for putting ripped men back in action movies that actually look like they can fight and take a punch. Always makes the action more believable.
No homo, right?
All of the homo!
And speaking of action, this movie has plenty. The action ranges from pretty standard stuff to more unique fights and setups. The action and the stunts are the most creative thing about this movie, which is alright for a turn your brain off and enjoy kind of experience. But is it worth the price of tickets nowadays? Does it deserve to be the event of your night out? Well, no, probably not. But this movie should be supported as a good step in the right direction. So maybe go see it as a matinee or on a rainy day. You could even spend a little money to rent it on streaming when it comes out. It isn't really doing well at the box office, and I'm sure the ballooned $130 million budget is not helping. The marketing was strange to where I don't think people had a good idea about what to expect, and it seemed to be limited to really only social media ads. But this movie is a fun movie, while there may not be much in there to actually critique and review without spoiling some stuff, and it probably won't become a cult classic. The middle-of-the-road action comedy that is great for a lazy day as background noise or after a few drinks shouldn't be left to die. And in a time where movies seem to be either great or the worst slop imaginable, This fun mid-tier movie seems to be being punished for that, and it's sad. This was a movie that back in the day would have been a fraction of the budget and just a great option of when you wanted to get out of the house and hell, let's just go see a movie. And personally, I want to see those kinds of film coming back and being put out there. So if you just want to turn your brain off and escape to a comedy action movie with a little romance between good-looking people, then go watch The Fall Guy. I'd bet a downvote on this video that you'll at least smile at some point and probably find something you like. And with that, I guess like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.